the thing. I don't know how every time when I go live,
Hmm.
for some reason it always puts the lives to private, not public. So like I gotta go on Facebook and then change the privacy settings to public, go on the groups. It's like weird.
So now you finna have me over here looking. I mean, I
You're
don't think my page is tied to
you're gonna
anything.
be able to see it because we friends. So you'll see it, but it's private for like only friends can see it. I always gotta set it to open privacy up the public. All right, there we go.
Mm.
Look, we got 4 people in here. What's going on, y'all? I am y'all know me. Technical difficulties. Look who I got. Finally got her back. Y'all I know y'all been like
It's me.
KP, just KP. Facebook user. Look, we got Facebook users already. Y'all know I don't know who I'm talking to.
Right.
um I'm popping on the group. All right, there you go. All right, let me do add everyone. What's going on, y'all? I'm tagging
I
everybody.
think that's Will.
Digital trapping. Yeah, that's Will. He said, "What's up? What's up, digital trapping?" Yeah, everybody. What's going on, everybody? All right. So I got my dog back. She been gone for ages. And ain't seen her in a Sunday or Wednesdays or how y'all say it, a month of Sundays. I don't care. Whatever.
A long time. I don't know. A long time. I've been gone, y'all. I've been minding my own business, switching industries, doing banking things now.
But I wanted to pop in here, y'all. Y'all know I've been pushing this webinar for who knows how long. I wanted to what's good, fam? This is good to see y'all. She been gone. Oh, that yeah, man. Hey, we just
I
try
have.
we try and make sure everybody win. I seen you went live earlier, Will, and I was like, you know what? Let me. I was showing her something that I was doing, and I was like, let me turn it into a live. So what I'm gonna be going over today, I'm gonna be showing y'all bump orders. If y'all don't know what bump orders are, it's like when you're selling a product or a service and you want to add something to it. So like if you guys are like on Amazon.com and you ever notice when you buy like toilet tissue or something and Amazon has like a recommendation to what you should add to that, where it's like, oh, you're buying toilet tissue. Well, maybe you should buy toilet paper. I mean, paper towels. It's like they use AI to determine what they should add to the cart, but like
Hmm.
we don't have that level of capability yet. AI's here. We'll get it eventually, but I just wanted to show you guys how you can use the software. The software I've been promoting. I got the webinar right here. Text the link. I've been telling y'all. But how you can use the software to sell digital products and how to add bump orders to those products. So what I'm gonna do, I got the phone up. So if you guys have live questions, Shanice, can you see the? Hold on, I'm gonna put the overlay in there.
I can still see.
Talk as they talk, you'll be able to see it if you wanna
I'll
like just
read them.
take
I
stuff off.
can't see who's commenting, but yeah.
All right, so I got two screens up, and then another thing what I want to talk about, y'all, is how I use ChatGPT for everything. I know y'all heard about it, and y'all may or may not use it. Start using it. I'm not telling you to fully rely on ChatGPT. I'm not saying have ChatGPT run your business, but I am saying use it to enhance what you're doing. So I'm going to give y'all a real live demo. I'm gonna add the bump order to the thing, and I'm gonna show you how I use ChatGPT to think for me. You know, obviously I know what I'm doing, but you want to have
Right.
the AI do the legwork. Like this whole page right here. If you look, this is very elaborate. I mean, we're not gonna stop and read all of it, but you can see how long I've been talking to ChatGPT. I've been telling it what I want to offer. I've been telling it how I want to offer it, the pricing for it, and all of the things. I wanted ChatGPT to make it sound more professional, make it sound more profitable. It really does go in length to how I use it, right? But let's go to the setup page. So right now, I'm on my software. Y'all, I don't know if y'all know about my T Business Suite, but pretty much this is a landing page where if someone signs up, we give them the opportunity to select up to 9 add-ons, which are the bump orders, right?
Mm-hmm.
You guys can read it. We're not gonna break it all down, but pretty much, I'm showing you guys how we set up these bump boards. I already got 2, so they could choose two premium features for 5, or 5 premium features for 1,000. Now we're gonna add the third premium feature. So we go into the onboarding funnel. We'll go into the products, and then I'll add a product. And then don't worry about the logistics if it confuses you guys, but I'm just showing you how I'm adding it. I'll take out the word fee. I'll make it a bump order, right? So it is a step-by-step process. And if you guys want to learn, I'll teach you. But what I just did was I added the 9-item bump order setup. So now that I've added it, I'll go to my edit page. I'll add an item. Actually, I'll need to refresh this because I just added it. So let me refresh. And if y'all got any questions at any point, man, feel free to ask in the chat. And I'll answer if y'all got AI questions. Tyron here, what's up, bro? I ain't see my boy in a minute, man. All right, so let's go back here, and we're adding an item. So we're gonna add an item, and then I have a 9-item setup, right? So this is where ChatGPT comes in. This is where I tell y'all you don't have to think as much for yourself. So you see right here, it's asking me for a headline, an OTO, and an OTO text. So over here for ChatGPT, since I've already been talking to it and teaching it, it knows what I'm selling, it knows what I'm doing. I'm gonna ask ChatGPT. I'll say, hey, I need an headline, comma, OTO headline, comma, OTO text for, and then you fill in a blank. So I'm going to be selling for adding all 9 features as a bump order. Enter. And then you kind of use your brain at this point. So it's like, if what I entered didn't give me like results to what I'm asking, then I kind of change the verbiage. But in this situation, upgrade your business with our all-inclusive 9 feature bump order. Does that go with what I already have? Not necessarily, but because I follow, like for the headline, I kind of follow my own flow. I won't choose that. I'm gonna just copy what I have, and then I'll make it, what I say, $14.97. Bam. So that's just the headline, but the body. Turbocharge your success with our exclusive 9 order bump. So I'll copy and paste. How long did that take me to do? 30 seconds? Like, you don't even really have to think about this. You really just plug and play. And then the OTO text, ready to skyrocket, you can read through it. If you want to change it, make it shorter, make it longer, feel free to do that. I'm just showing you guys how I use it, so I don't have to be the one thinking all the time. Then you look at it, and this is what your customers are going to see. So you definitely want to proofread it and make sure you like it.
Right.
Save my work.
Do you only use ChatGPT for AI, or do you use like any of the other AIs, or have you tested them?
I only use ChatGPT. I don't even use the 4.0. So like, a lot of people be wanting me to switch to the 4.0, but because of I work in the background, so I don't need ChatGPT to give me like real-time stats or like updated features and things like that. There is an AI feature with the paid version that allows you to teach ChatGPT and then kind of resell it. So like, if I teach a ChatGPT robot how to do credit repair, like if I teach it that specific thing, I can then program it and put it in your web chat or put it on your landing page or put it in somewhere else's, because it knows that.
Okay.
It knows all the things, but that takes time and dedication. Like, a lot of people aren't going to do that. Not saying it's a bad thing. It can definitely be profitable to the right business owner. But this is what I did. So I'm back on the sales page. And if you notice, so what I did was I added the third bump order. So choose 5 premium. I said choose 5. I need to edit it. This is why you always proofread. So get all 9, right? So I say get all 9 premium features. I'll save it. And I don't know, they added the publish feature. So now it's not just save. You got to save and publish. But this is why you proofread, because before I make this live, I want to proofread it to make sure it's saying what I wanted to say. So they can choose 2, they can choose 5, or they can get all 9 features, right?
Okay.
Notice I put the do not combine, because with bump orders, they can combine them. And I don't want somebody to click to get all 9, click to get 5, and then pay an excessive amount of money when getting all 9 is all they need to pay. So this is how it'll work. The plans are $197 a month. They get all the software and all the features that I gave them, but I just showed you how to add a bump order and why it's important. So you see here, they're still paying the $197, which is monthly. The $14.97 is just going to set them up with the 9-item setup. It's more automations and stuff behind that. Go ahead.
So are some of the bump orders, because I can't see the screen, and I don't think you gave me the link for this one, but are these like added to the 97 or the 197 monthly, or is it like a one-time fee?
It's a one-time fee. And that's a good question, because what I need to do, that lets me know that somewhere on this page or somewhere in the description, like where it says 9-item setup, what I'll probably do is go back to products.
Okay.
Edit the product. And then where it says one item setup, I'll say one-time fee only.
Yeah, okay. Because I'm like, I don't know. If it don't specify, you know what I mean? Somebody might think that they're paying that every single month plus the whatever the monthly charge is.
Right. So, I mean, that's good that you asked that. So, like, now let's say that they clicked it, right?
Right.
You see here, the TCRM Plus is $197. But then you see the 9-item setup, it says one-time fee. So that would lower someone's confusion level, where it's like, oh, I thought I was going to pay $16.94 a month.
Right.
On your bill, it says one-time fee. The TCRM is recurring. Everywhere you click, it says that one-time is recurring. So that shouldn't be any confusion.
Okay.
But the bump orders, is a one-time fee. And you can have recurring bump orders. Like, it just depends on how you put it in your Stripe to know, like, oh, I want this to be the bump order, or I want this to be a one-time fee, recurring, whatever. But that's pretty much it. Now, you see, when I added this bump order, it kind of made my page uneven.
Yeah.
And now the right side is a lot longer than the left side.
Right.
So now what you would have to do is go back and kind of space out your, you kind of have to space it out. So it isn't a way that I know that you can just make it evenly spaced, which kind of sucks. But what I would do is the first thing I normally do is bump the font size up 1 or 2. So you see, I made the font size 18. It made it a lot bigger. I'll save it. And you kind of got to play with it. Like, this is why people charge so much for automation, because of the testing.
Right.
Like, I built it, but now I got to test. Look at that quick.
Mm-hmm.
It's not, see, it's still shrinking because this keeps growing. But pretty much, I'll just kind of play with it, and then I'll just go back. So 18 wasn't good. I'll go to like 20. Obviously, I don't want it to be too big. I don't want the font to be too big, but you got to play around with it just to get them even. Because once they get about even, you're good. It's just, I didn't want it to be all like shrimpy on one side and the other side be all super long. So there you go. And then you notice when it loads in, it changes. That looks up almost. Well, see, right there, I wouldn't care too much. That's pretty even. I'm not gonna stress that because it's pretty even. So that's what I would go with. It's like, all right, you know what? I like this. I got my logo. I got my plan, and I can play around with that if I wanted to look prettier. Right here, I'll probably change the color of this because I need them to read this. Because a lot of people are gonna be like, well, what the hell are all these things over here? They're not gonna know, So you have something. Or if I took the verbiage out of this and just put it in the middle, it could be anywhere I want it to be, just as long as it makes them read it so they know what the bump orders are. Because somebody can fill this whole thing out, get here and be like, oh, what's these? Let me just click that.
Right.
Oh, why am I paying this much? I don't want to pay that much. Not realizing you're paying that much because of what you're getting. So that is an upside to it. And again, I always double check, triple check, run it in test mode, make sure that it works. But that's pretty much how you do a bump order. It's simple. Go back. Now that I have that saved. Now that we have the bump order saved, I'll get out of this page. I'll go over to this. I don't need that either. So now that the bump order is done, I now go over to automation. And this is what's gonna bore a lot of people. I'm not gonna give you guys the whole breakdown. I'm gonna just show you the automation of what is actually happening. So onboarding new clients. I didn't even build it out yet, but what I would do is come in here and I would have separate automations. If they buy your 197 plan, I want XYZ to happen. I want them to get added to the 197 email campaign. I want them to get the bi-weekly Zoom calls that we do. I want them to have access to all of the courses that they just purchased and all the setup videos and all of those things and the links. And then after about 30 days, what I want to do is send them a text message to get on a call with them to maybe see how they're doing. You purchased my product 30 days ago. Are you making money from it? Because the goal of you buying my product is to help you make money. So now I want to see if you're making money. Great. Is there anything I can do to help you make more? If you're not making money, that's bad. What can I do to help you make money? Where are you struggling? What are you confused about? Let's get it figured out. And that's where a lot of business owners drop the ball. Let me stop the screen. Stop sharing the screen. I'm back, y'all. That's where a lot of business owners drop the ball, because they'll sell you something one time and that's it. It's like, oh man, he paid me $197. I'm getting $97 a month for like 10 people. Okay, well, what are you doing to help those 10 people continue to make money?
A lot of people don't care as long as they're getting their money, which sucks for the entrepreneur, because if I'm not making money, why am I going to stay buying your product month after month? You know what I mean?
So it's like, regardless if you're B2B, B2C, if as long as you're getting somebody, results, whether it be profits, if you're doing credit repair, if you're doing real estate and you're selling them houses, it doesn't matter. As long as you are getting them results, they're going to stay with you. So that's why I put in the automations to do 30-day check-ins, because like I said, if you're paying me X amount of money, I want to make sure I'm helping you make more than that.
Right.
As long as I can help you make more than the money you paying me, then you paying me is not an expense.
Mm-hmm.
I'm an asset. I put myself in position to be an asset versus an expense, because the moment your income drops below what you're paying me, you're probably gonna cut me, and I don't want that. I want you to keep the CRM as a profiting machine. So that's pretty cool. That was really all I wanted to show, is like the automation feature, how to add a bump order. I use that for content for later, but
okay.
Yeah, how y'all feeling, man? I know we got a couple people on here. Who I don't know who's all here. I got a couple IMs. How y'all running y'all businesses right now? I know yesterday. Did I go live yesterday? Or was it the day before? The last time I went live.
I think it was the day before.
Yeah, the last time I went live, we were talking. I set up John. Got John Watson. I did a whole credit repair walkthrough for him. Like set up the form, showed him how the automation will work, linked it to the calendar. Pretty much, I want to do that all the time. If y'all are here, if y'all business owners, what type of business do you guys have? And let's see how we can automate it. Like my whole goal, Miles, what's going on, Miles?
Hey, Miles.
The whole point of having a business is to grow your business. You want to automate your business. This allows you to hire. You can actually hire less, which saves you money. And it's nothing wrong with hiring more, but if you can go from having 3 virtual assistants to having one that does more than the 3 did, now you're saving even more money. You're not burning your team out. You're getting more profit margins because your ceiling's higher,
right?
And you're able to grow faster because of the work that you're doing. You're doing less work but getting more. That's exactly what I wanted to say. So what are y'all doing, man? What kind of businesses y'all got? Oh, that's just a like. I got some likes and some what's ups. I got a whole bunch of what's ups.
No names, right?
I might I guess let me see. We're taxes. A lot of people doing taxes right now. Let's talk about taxes. So a tax, and I'm servicing a couple tax preparers. So if you guys are tax preparers, I'm gonna tell you this allow you to speed up your process because you can do multi-text. So what a lot of my tax preparers are doing that are in the software is sending out holiday texts. Hey man, happy Independence Day, 4th of July, happy Thanksgiving. You don't even have to send a lot. You can send like one, like if you send a holiday text once a month, that's 12 texts a year. That's not gonna cost you that much. But what it does is it keeps you in that person's mind.
Absolutely.
I was like, damn, Shawnee sent me a Thanksgiving text this year. You know what? I'm gonna remember. I get my taxes in 2 months. Let me go back and holler at her. Christmas, New Year's, taxes can be filed today. Like you're just keeping yourself in them people's minds because, like, for a specific industry like taxes, about April, May, your large chunk of income is going to significantly decrease. Everybody's filed their taxes. So now what are you doing from May to December? You know,
Right.
that's where it gets pretty critical. This is a way to keep your profits going and growing, because the more you're talking to people, guess what? When you're sending out those holiday texts, guess where your clientele is?
Mm-hmm.
With their family.
Mm-hmm.
So it might be a random text. It'll be times being Jazz might be in the movies or something, like, what the hell was that? Who's that just text me? Oh,
Right.
Shanisha said she just dropped the ebook special. You know, oh well, let me grab that, or you might need it, or I might be with somebody else, or wherever we at. Oh, here, this my tax person just dropped the ebook. Oh, really? Like, who's your tax person? That
Right.
quick. Just
I
that.
don't think people. I don't think people really think about like the psychology behind that. And no, I'm not no psychology major or whatever, but everybody, it seems like year after year, there are more and more people that are getting into business. So whether it's taxes, whether it's credit repair, no matter what it is, you have all these new people coming in, and they coming in at cheaper rates than what people who are established, you know what I'm saying, already have done. If you're not maintaining your audience, you're gonna lose them to somebody that's cheaper. They probably don't know what they're doing. They gonna come, maybe your client will come back, or maybe the person's cheaper and they're better. You know what I'm saying? I was looking at, before I filed my taxes this year, I was looking at all the text messages that I got, like from my tax guy last year in November around holiday season. He was just like rolling out the taxes, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna make sure that I stay with him, and because of the ease of it, you know what I'm saying? So no matter what it is, I think it's important to at least send one a month. At
Right.
least that's the least.
And that's it. And that's all it takes. A few cents a month. I think the text feature in the CRM is like, it's less than 1 cent. It's like 0.03 cent per text.
Right.
So even if you got thousands of people, you know, that you ain't burning no money. What do you pay $10 a holiday? That ain't hurting your pockets, especially when it's gonna million% increase. You know, your ROI is a million%.
That's not great.
Yeah, I mean, just think about it. The ROI for a tax preparer is legitimately like probably like 10,000%.
Right.
You spend less than $10 on on your marketing a month. But if the $10 of marketing a month can bring you in, let's just say 200 people, and then I know a lot of tax preparers, man, they charge between $500 to $1,000 per person,
Right.
but
Right.
they're worth it. Some of them are very worth it. Like, you know, Terrence is probably, from TurboTax to what Terrence does, it's over a $5,000 difference. So if he wants to charge me $1,000, I don't care. I still got more than $4,000 of what I would have got. So it's like, it makes more sense to pay that much. But what I'm saying is, let's say he's charging $1,000 per person, right?
Right.
And he's only spending $10 to $15 a month. You spent $10 a month at $10 a month for 1,000 people. Was that 120? He spent $120 in a year. I guarantee he's going to make, if all 100 people come back plus, let's say half of that doubled. From the 100 people you had, you now got 150 at $1,000 a month. What's that?
Right.
That's like 100. That's almost over 100K, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
Right. So you spend 120 to make 100. Then that's like the biggest ROI in the history of ROI. All right.
It is though, especially if they're recommending people.
And that's another thing you can put in your text. Hey, if you got it, and he does that. I help him out with his jump, huh?
Mm-hmm. I think I just asked, like, he asked. No, I asked him, did he do referral fees or whatever? So
Yeah.
even with, so he gonna pay the maybe 120 a month. I mean, a year, plus whatever the referral fees are, which are, you know, it's his fees or his fees, you know. So you really don't spend that much for you to get that, you know what I'm saying? An arm and a leg back, because I'd be like, I'm excited every time he's like, let me get you this. Did you do any? And I'm like, yeah, give him everything.
And then what I did this year, what I just started this year, is targeting like local businesses. So like barbers, nail techs, and hair beauticians. They use calendars for their scheduling. I know a lot of barbers. I used to think barbers would just like come in and whatever. I now know barbers that use calendars that actually schedule. Like I lie to you not. I used to think, hey, you just call your barber, be like, hey, can I come in Thursday? That's it. All right, cool. Ain't no way a barber's gonna remember every single person that's supposed to be coming in on every single date. Like, it would get confused.
Okay.
So it's
I'll
like
give you that.
to have a schedule, and even if it's at a lower rate, to have a schedule to be able to organize all that people, and not barbers, but beauticians specifically. Beauticians, a lot of beauticians charge to hold your spot. You want me to do
Right.
it Wednesday at 2:30? Okay, it's gonna be $50 to hold it, and then you pay the other $400
Right.
when you get here or when I'm done.
Mm-hmm.
So now for beauticians, they now have a calendar within the software. They can take payments within the software. They can set reminders within the software. They can send thank you texts. And if they have legitimate LLCs, after they got their hair done, I say about 3-4 days after, they can send a text like, hey, you know, if you like the hairstyle that I did, would you mind giving me a 5-star review on Google?
Mm-hmm.
Local businesses doing the same thing that they've been doing every day for the last X amount of years, but they're increasing their visual, they're increasing their visibility because their Google numbers are going to start increasing from doing nothing extra. They don't even have to do anything extra because the software does it. So now, Shanice, you hit up the lady who do your hair, right? You hit up the lady that do your hair, and she send you, okay, Shanice, yeah, here my calendar. She send you a text message, and she don't got to do nothing else. You fill out the calendar, you pay the deposit, you pay her when you finish doing her hair. The automation text gets sent out after she does your hair, 3 days after she does your hair, and now her business increased from a single text message. Now check that out. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
yeah,
it's a lot of ways, man, that people can increase their businesses visibility. It's a lot of way that y'all can increase y'all revenue. It's a lot of way that y'all can cut costs. It really just depends on what you do and how you want to go about it. But I'm at almost at the 30-minute mark. I told myself I was gonna do 30 minutes live a day. So if you have anything, you can touch on it. If not, we got any Q&As, we can answer questions. But yeah, that's pretty much it, man. I just went on, I really just came on to show y'all the bump order. I'm not actually sure how we got to the other stuff. So
it's just a part of going with the flow. If it goes there, it goes there. Hey, Don.
All right. But yeah, that's it, man. I'm out in the live. If y'all have anything else, like I said, I got the CRM. I'll be doing a free webinar. The webinar is free. If y'all have businesses and you want to learn how to increase your revenue for free, tap in with me. Text the word Webby. This is another thing I teach y'all too. Having the CRM, I teach you how to do this for your business. So if you want a text link, sign up. All right, y'all. I will see y'all. I don't think I'm gonna go live tomorrow, but I'll see y'all the next time.
Give me a head.